everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea, and today I have my 6th update for the Nightmare on Panning Street Project Pan. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab that was created by Valerie and Jaylon, and it is all about horror movies. It started on Halloween of 2021 and it ends on Halloween of 2022, and I haven't heard any confirmation yet, but I really hope that it's coming back again for a second round, because there's so many good horror movies that they obviously couldn't fit on the list because they put 40 on, and that's a lot, but there's even more, and I just really hope that it comes back. So everybody bug them and tell them to make sure that it comes back next year. So there's 40 movies that they assign prompts to. It's rolling style. You could start with 6 or 13. I started with 6 because I'm already doing enough projects. I didn't need to do 13 items. I am up to 7 because there was one month where I didn't have any empties or goals met, but I still wanted to roll something in, and I just kept it at 7 because I want to make sure I get through all these prompts, and I have 4 rollouts today, so I'm very excited about that. So let's just hop right into it. The first prompt that I was working on was for Halloween, a set of sheet masks or a full deluxe size mask. This is a prompt that's been in for me since the very beginning. I was working on my Andalou Naturals Pumpkin Honey Glycolic Mask. I used it 3 more times for a total of 15, and as you can see, I finally finished it. Part of the reason it took me so long was because, like, as soon as this project started, my skin decided that it hated life, and I couldn't use anything for like a month and a half. So it really took me like 4-ish months to use this up, but it is done. I don't know why I'm opening it and showing it to you, because you can see that it's done, but it was nice. It's not something that I would never repurchase again, but I didn't love it so much that I'm going to like rush out and repurchase it. It was nice. So that prompt is finally rolling out. I don't know where to put this. Next, for Dr. Jekyll and Mr Hyde, that is a duo or dual-ended product, and I picked my Cover Effects Monochromatic Blush Duo in Mojave Mauve. I wanted to use it 10 times. I had 6 uses as of the last update. I did use it the 4 more times, so this one is also rolling out. You can definitely see there's no dip or anything, but you can definitely tell that it's been used, so that is good, and it is a very beautiful blush, a very nice wintry shade, if you will. Next, for the Blair Witch Project, that is something black, and I had my Too Faced Licorice Glitter Liquid Eyeshadow. I wanted to use it 13 times. I had 7 uses as of last update. I did use it the 6 more times. I actually have it the last use today. It's going to be really hard to see, but I did a very small eyeliner situation with it. So that is 13 times, and this one is also rolling out. So that's exciting. The next one, or the next prompt / movie I was working on was for Scream, an item that makes you scream with delight. And over the past year and a half, I've really been getting into perfume. I've got a lot now. I wouldn't say an overwhelming amount, but I've got a lot. And one of the brands that I discovered was Skylar, and they have the Clean Scent Club, I believe they call it, where every month you get a new rollerball scent for $20, which is a discount of like $9, I believe. And I had gotten this Emerald Rain scent. It's so spring. It just smells like spring. It's got like mint and pear blossom, and I know there's something else, but I can't remember the scent notes because they're not on the rollerball, and I threw the packaging away, but this makes me scream with delight. This scent is so good. So I decided to bring this in for 13 uses, and I knew I wasn't going to hit the 13 use goal in a month because I'm working on several other perfumes and I try to split my time evenly. So I did get 5 uses on this, so I've got 8 left to go, and I'm hoping that I can get those 8 uses left for the next update. I usually am not one to layer scents, but I just rolled in like a little sample of the Armani Acqua di Gio into Throwback 30, and these pair really nicely together, so I think that'll be a good way to help me get my uses on both of those if I can layer them together, which is what I have been doing the past couple of days, and it smells really good. So this is staying in. It's got 8 more uses, but I don't think that will be a problem for next month. Then next is The Shining Twins, an item for which you have a backup. And I don't have this specific like scent backup, but I have a bunch of the Pharmacy Green Clean cleansing balms. This is the Peach Thyme. This came in their little, I think it was called like the Farmer's Market set. And my goal is to finish it, obviously. When I rolled it in last month, it was brand new and I couldn't like, it didn't smell like anything, but now that I've used it and like kind of like dug into the product and swished it around, I can definitely smell it. And it's not really, I don't smell a ton of peach. I smell more of the thyme, which I really like thyme, so that's fine with me. But it's just like you can smell a hint of peach, but it's not an overpowering like fake peach like the Too Faced stuff is. It's just a very subtle, like fresh scent. Keep sniffing all my makeup. It smells good. So I've used it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29 times. And this is how much I have left. I would say maybe a week's worth left in here. So this will roll out next time. Because I have so many rollouts for this time, I'm not going to preemptively roll something in for this. So this will be staying in, but it will be done within like the next week. The next prompt I rolled was for number 7. An item that's still in its box packaging was in the box. For that one, I brought in my Marc Jacobs Terrific eyeshadow palette because I keep it in the box because the shape of it, it's just easier to like store with all my other palettes in the box as opposed to out of the box. So my goal is to do no pan left behind ×3, or to put it another maybe better way, to use each shade 3 times. So this is what it looks like. Let's see. I got my uses over here. So, whoops. So for Decadent, I've used this twice. This is Juicy. I haven't used that at all. Delicious, I've used twice. I actually have this like in my transition area today. This is Ask For, which I have not used. Extra, which I have not used. Cherries, which I've used twice. This is actually kind of hard to see, but this is what's on the outer corner of my lid. And then On Top, I've used once. So I've still got a little ways to go with this one, but I got some uses on it for this update, so that is just fine. Considering the amount of eyeshadow that I'm panning, I will take any use as a win. And then the last product that I was working on was for the movie The Conjuring. You don't know what possessed you to purchase this item. And for me, this is a brow product because I use a brow powder, the brow powder that I've got in my musical panning. And if I'm not working on a brow powder, I'm just going to use a brown eyeshadow and like a gel on top because I don't care that much. So I don't know why, but I bought this Flaw Lush Brow from Undone Beauty. This is in the shade Dark Brown. It's got a marker, like a brown marker on one end. Woo! I'm having so much trouble today. And a little brow gel on the other end. My goal was to use it 13 times. I use it 13 times. I actually don't mind the brow gel side. I actually, after the 13 uses were up, I quit using the marker because I don't like the marker. I don't think it's very good. But I've been using this on top of like the brow powder that I put in to set it down, and it's actually pretty nice. This marker is just, so if I want to get any color payoff, so you can see here, this is with just just the tip. It's like nothing. If I want color payoff, I have to do that, which I feel like kind of defeats the purpose of filling in your brows with a pen or a marker to get the hair-like strokes if nothing comes off when you actually do the hair-like strokes and you basically have to like color in your entire brow with a marker. So I would not recommend this item for that reason. The brow gel part is fine, and if they, I don't know if they do, if they sell it separately, I might look into getting that in the future, but I do not like the marker part, and I don't know, I haven't decided completely. I am just using, this isn't in the project anymore, it is rolling out because I used it the 13 times. I am going to continue to use the brow gel until it's gone, but I don't know if I want to bother with the marker anymore after the brow gel is gone, because it's just, it like does nothing. So we'll see. But anyway, those are all of the items that I was working on. So I've got 4 rolling out, which means I have 4 rolling in. And I took a screenshot of me choosing the new ones. So if I'll put it up so you can see that I'm not lying about which ones I got. But the first one I got is Rosemary's Baby, and that is a new item in your collection. And this isn't the newest item, but it is a new item, and you can see because it's still got the shrink wrap on it. This is a lip liner from the Lip Bar, and I'm assuming the name of the shade is Straight Face, but I'm not positive. So, let's see. I do have at least one red lipstick that I'm working on that I can use this with. So I think, oh my gosh. Okay, I should have probably done this beforehand, but I wanted you to see that it was brand new. Raven, what are you doing? Raven! Oh my gosh. I don't know what that cat is doing. This is why the cats are not allowed in my office. They just get into things. So, this is the color. I'll swatch it on this other hand. Ooh. It's a very like pinky dark red, but I think it will actually match the Juvia's Place lipstick that I'm using for Fantasy very well. So I'm going to bring this in for 13 uses. And then that might actually get me to use the Juvia's Place lipstick a little bit more. The next one I rolled is, oh wait. Okay. Disregard that. This was, oh my god. This was actually the product I'm rolling in for Fright Night, which is a red item or something vampire themed. For my new item for Rosemary's Baby. Wow, I'm just having problems today. When I was at TJ Maxx the other day, what? Oh my goodness. When I was at TJ Maxx the other day, I found this Misha Perfect Cover BB cream. And this is the shade number 21 Light Beige. I have used it once, and it is a pretty good shade match for me. It's a little gray, but I usually mix like illuminators and stuff in with my foundations anyway, so I don't think that'll be a problem, but this is what it is looking like. I've only used it once, and I will use this one 13 times as well, just because it's new and I want to test it out and see what it's like. So there's that. The next one I rolled was Fright Night, which was the Lip Bar lip liner, which is another 13 use product. The next one I rolled was Children of the Corn, which is a food related item. And I am going to bring in, these are 2 cream masks from Ulta Beauty. It's just the probiotic cream mask. It's got probiotic and yogurt extract, and then there's like raspberries and yogurt all over the packaging. These say they're 1-use masks, but I actually usually get at least 2 applications out of each of these. So this will be like 4 uses, but I can probably still have these done by next month. So there's that. And then the last item, which is probably going to be in for a while, I got the ring, an item you want to expose the ring on the pan. And this is one of my very old powders from New York Color. So that's how you know it's old, because that brand hasn't been around for a long time. This is their Smooth Skin BB Radiance Perfecting Powder. I have already used it a bit. I'm trying to remember. I think there was, you can kind of maybe see it. There was an NYC stamped on it, and I've used it. I mean, it is old. I've used it enough where that imprint has kind of gone away, but I want to hit pan on it. There's a decent sized dip forming right in the middle, and it's just old and I want to use it. Let's see. This is probably not going to get as much use until the summer. So there's what the powder looks like. I mean, it's a good shade match for me, I think. But this is a bit of a heavier powder, I feel like. So I might not be using it as much until the summertime, when I'm a little like oilier and sweatier and I need a little heavier setting protection. But I want to hit pan on it, so we'll see how long that takes. So that is it for my update for this month. I'm really happy to be rolling through products and prompts because we're halfway done with the project, and I think I still have a little more than half of the prompts left to roll in, so I want to get to all of them. So that is it for me today. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.